Hey, Brian from Garage Mahal. Today, I'm going to show you how to make the perfect hard-boiled egg. It's something that I've been like chasing forever, and I can't find any good videos on, so I figured I'd make one. Okay, and what you're going to be doing is you're going to take a spoon, and you're going to take the rounded side of your egg. Again, that's the sharp side. That's more the rounded side. And you're going to be tapping the back of the egg. And what you're doing that for is it's going to break the membrane inside. So when it comes time for you to deshell your egg, it's a lot easier, and you won't get like those, like any of those, I call them like rip marks in your egg. It makes a smoother, easier peel. So start tapping. And as soon as you hear that little crack, that is the membrane breaking. So you can notice that I haven't cracked the egg at all. So we'll do another one. So, did you hear that second time? And let's go for number 3. That one did it a lot faster. Okay. So what you're doing is you are going to be filling your pot so it completely covers the eggs. So I have this little gadget. It's an egg timer, and it shows you soft, medium, hard. We're going for the hard boil, and I'll show you how it works in a pot. But it basically kind of like turns a purplish blue color, and it kind of creeps in. So again, I'll show you how it works as it goes on. Available on Amazon. These are great. They have updated versions. So we'll put that in a pot, and then we'll turn it on. And usually I set it to like a medium depending on your burner. And as soon as you start getting the accumulation of bubbles on the bottom, I turn the heat all the way down to low so it can go nice and gentle. And we'll keep an eye on that timer, and I'll show you how it works throughout the boil. So stay tuned. Okay, so when it gets to kind of like a boil like this where you got the bubbles all over the place and they're coming out of the eggs pretty good, you can start to see the edges of this starting to turn a little bit purple blue. And this is about 4 minutes into this. What I do is I turn it down to low, just so you don't want it to be a rapid boil, because then that's going to crack your eggs as the eggs start moving around. So just again, a light boil, and we'll come back to this timer. Okay, so you can see how the purple is on the outside, so that is more of a soft boil. So we're going to obviously let that keep going until we get to the hard boil, and I'll show you a trick as we get closer. I just figured I'd show you an example of what that looks like as we're going. Alright, so we're just about at medium, so you can kind of see in between steam, see where that timer is at. So we'll just keep an eye on that. And I usually look for it to be a little bit of red right in the middle towards the hard. I usually stop the gas and just let it kind of sit for a couple minutes, but I'll show you when we get there. Okay, so we're almost there, and you can kind of see a little bit of cracks on some of the eggs, but that's okay. And there's just a little bit of red left in there, so we're going to turn the heat all the way off. And so you can see how there's just a little dot of red left there. So I'll let these eggs sit here for probably about like another 2 to 3 minutes, and then we'll give them a cold water bath, and they'll be ready to peel. So stay tuned. Okay, so these have been sitting for about 2 minutes, and you can see how the timer is basically showing complete hard boiled. So let's give these a nice quick cool rinse, and we'll start peeling. Alright, so basically what I do is just let the cold water run in nice and easy at first. And I'll pour some of the water out. And I'll fill it this way with cold water. And then I'll just test the water, and we'll let that sit there for about a minute, then we'll start peeling. All right, so what we do is we turn on a little bit of the cold water running. We'll crack the egg all the way around. And my wife was nice enough to volunteer to peel. And then as you peel it, I want the eggs to stay a little bit on the warmer side, so this is a way to get them so you don't get the eggs too hot in your hands. And then, like I said, it peels basically perfect. So there you go. You have a perfectly hard-boiled peeled egg. We'll let these refrigerate for a little while, and we'll cut them in half, and I'll show you what the center looks like. Stay tuned. All right, so after they sit in the fridge for about an hour, cut that right down the center, and then that gives you a perfect hard-boiled egg. All right, Brian from Garage Hall. Thanks for watching, and be safe out there.